This is your Buck News.
Hello and welcome to Buck News. I'm Danielle Hensley.
And I'm Ethan Hooper. It's Student Government Association's Events Week, and that means you'll have something fun to do every day this week. The night of October 31st is the grand opening of the new student lounge behind the dining hall. There'll be food and games from 9 to 11. Then Tuesday night, there's a dodgeball tournament in the Brewer Center, and teams of 5 can register starting at 8.
After chapel on Wednesday, SGA members will be passing out free donuts. Then on Thursday, SGA will be showing a movie after Elevate for chapel credit. And to round out the week, there will be an indie concert featuring Olsen, Nouveau Blue, and Sonder Blue on Friday. Make sure to hang out with SGA this week and enjoy all of these free events. Earlier in the semester, we told you about the approval of the funding for the Singleton Baseball Complex, and now this dream is becoming a reality. Buck News reporter Morgan Peffer was there for the groundbreaking ceremony last Friday.
CSU broke ground this past Friday on the Singleton Baseball Complex. The complex will celebrate the life and legacy of Chris Singleton's mother, Sharonda Coleman Singleton, one of the victims of the June 2015 shooting at Emmanuel AME Church downtown Charleston.
I'm extremely grateful that we're getting this done. You know, I know my mom's proud of it.
When you begin to think about the fact of the horrific act that took place at Mother Emanuel, and so many people were saying, well, you had the right to be angry. However, there wasn't anger, there was love, there was joy, there was a peace that surpassed all understanding.
Chris is a role model for all generations to come.
And today, as this new facility will become soon, there couldn't be a better name to go on the outside of that building.
This complex will serve as a gathering space for athletes to learn and grow spiritually and academically.
Not only will we have a locker room closer to our field, but we'll have a place that we can all hang out and really just not only spread faith, but just be teammates together.
The central idea of the plaza will be "Love is Stronger," which were the words that Chris said to the press after the shooting. Morgan Peffer, Buck News.
If you want to keep your dorm room for next semester, don't forget to confirm your room. Going on now through finals week, all current residents should pay the $100 room deposit and register for at least 12 credit hours. If you are a freshman or transfer student, this was covered in your $200 room deposit made at the beginning of the year. Room confirmations are through My CSU under the Student tab on the Housing page. Click on the Confirm Room Reservation for Spring. After you complete the form, you'll receive a confirmation email which you want to save and show your RA when you check out.
If you want to live on campus in the spring and are unable to confirm your room, or if you don't have a room, contact the Residence Life Department. It's time to share your creative skills and submit your short fiction or nonfiction, poetry, drawings, or photography to CFER. CFER is CSU's literary magazine, which is run by the English department. Only students can enter, and submissions should be sent to the email listed below.
If you want a chance to exercise your creativity, bring a short story or poem to the CFER reading November 3rd in the Black Box from 3:30 to 5. The theme is seasons, but your piece doesn't have to fit into that category. This Tuesday, November 1st, the Horton School of Music will be hosting acclaimed pianist Dr. Magdalena Bochetska. She'll be hosting a masterclass at 2 p.m. and then perform in a solo recital at 7:30 p.m. in the Lightsey Chapel Auditorium, which is free and open to the public.
Last weekend, the CSU Players in Lyric Theater presented She Loves Me, a musical set in the 1930s about a couple who fall in love through anonymous letters, not realizing they are co-workers. The show was a collaboration between the theater and music departments, and students were involved in the set design, choreography, and of course, the acting. The students were even able to perform a special Friday morning show for local high school and middle school students.
CSU is proud to host Laura Story as our guest speaker for chapel on Wednesday at 11 a.m. in Lightsey Chapel Auditorium. Story is a Christian contemporary singer and songwriter. Some of her songs include Indescribable, Mighty to Save, and Blessings. It's a chapel you won't want to miss.
If you are looking for career opportunities or have questions for people who are working in your desired field, head over to the Career Expo this Tuesday, November 1st in the Whitfield Center from 1 to 4 p.m. Wear professional attire and bring your resume. You can receive an alternate chapel credit for attending. For more information, contact A. Tucker at csuniv.edu. And now let's check out sports.
Hi, I'm Kelly with an I, and this is your CSU Sports Update. The Buccaneers won their 4th consecutive game last Saturday, making their 11th straight home victory. Shane Busnell threw for 172 yards and 3 first-half touchdowns, while London Johnson ran for 80 yards and 2 scores and added a 32-yard touchdown strike to Syer Davis. Davis and Cameron Brown hauled in 2 touchdown passes apiece. Mike Holloway paced the Bucs' ground game with 105 yards, marking his 4th 100-yard effort of the year. Meanwhile, the Bucs defense defense made Busnell one-dimensional. The Bison rushed for just 71 yards and less than 2 yards per carry. The Bucks will host Gardner-Webb this Saturday. Kickoff at 12 p.m. Tailgate starts at 9:30 a.m. with food and music on the front lawn. The theme of the game is military, so bring out your camo. The Lady Bucks volleyball team brought home an 0-3 record from their 3-game road trip last week. Madison Martin recorded her third 30-plus dig effort of the season. She currently possesses 3 of the Big South's 9 30-plus dig efforts in 2016, with their high being 36. They will host 3 conference games this week on Tuesday against Presbyterian, Gardner-Webb on Friday, and Winthrop on Saturday. Show up and cheer them on. Good luck to the men's golf team who is competing at the East Bay Deli Classic on Kiowa Island this week. The women's golf team's fall season has come to an end with an 18th overall finish at the Palmetto Intercollegiate last week. They will be back in February to tee off their spring slate. The Buccaneers soccer season has also come to an end. The number 8 Bucks fell to number 1 High Point on the road on Sunday with the final score of 1-0 during the first round of the Big South Championship. Congratulations to the men's cross country who finished 10th in the field at the 2016 Big South Conference Men's Cross Country Championships Friday morning. Junior Chris Flood Clark will be representing CSU at the 2016 Men's Cross Country All-Academic Team. The women's cross country team also competed at the 2016 Big South Conference Women's Cross Country Championship, where they finished 9th in the field. Way to go, ladies! Senior Madison Burkholder will be representing Charleston Southern at the 2016 Women's Cross Country All-Academic Team. And that was your CSU Sports Update. I'm Kelly with an I, and go Bucks. Halloween week is all clear skies with temperatures in the low 80s most of the week and dropping into the low 70s for the weekend. Lows range from the low 60s and drop into the 40s over the weekend. Get out and enjoy the November sunshine.
Although October is ending this week, you may feel like you haven't gotten spooked enough yet, and we have the solution to your problem. Charleston has 350 years worth of spooky stories under its belt, and you can get a glimpse of them for free with Free Tours by Foot. Free Tours by Foot offers ghost tours downtown where afterwards you get to name your own price, even if that is $0. So whether you take on these haunted mansions on Halloween or a normal weekday night, it is sure to make for a fun tale.
If you ordered a Baptist College at Charleston shirt, we have good news for you. They were shipped out last week, so keep your eye out for them. The money raised went directly to student scholarships, and we thank you for your support. In the spirit of fall, Elevate held their annual Fall Shenanigans last Thursday. Students used their creativity to come up with the very best costumes. Our own camera operator, Christy Porter, showed up as the viral That's None of My Business, Kermit the Frog, along with Garrison Stewart, aka SpongeBob. The best friend duo, Allison Herring and Emily Watson, won the costume contest with their cat-dog outfit. Very clever, ladies.
Last week during homecoming, we were reminded how great it is to be a Buck, and this week for our Did You Know segment, we wanted to highlight some of our very own alumni. Harriet McBride Johnson, class of '78, was an American author, attorney, and disability rights activist. Johnson was disabled due to a neuromuscular disease. 2 of her books were Too Late to Die Young and Accidents of Nature. Charles James was a cornerback for the Bucks, and after graduating in 2013 was drafted by the New York Giants. He now plays for the Houston Texans. And to finish us off, Tim Scott, class of '88, is the current U.S. Senator of South Carolina. We really do have the best alumni out there.
And that's your Buck News for this week. To submit news, photos, or video, email bucknews@csuniv.edu.
Have a great week and go Bucks!